Okay, I've really been struggling starting this. I've been sitting here for a while. I thought long and hard about this, and I think the best way is for me to just say it because there's so many of you that I would like to tell individually. It's not possible. So, the only people that know are the people that are in like allowed inside my house. So if you've been inside my house, it's likely that I've told you. It's basically my mom, my brother, my pap, um, and the person I saw. I birthed her two babies. Those are the people I know. Okay. Um, my dad died Friday, unexpectedly, in Phoenix. I'm in LA currently, so uh, I am sad about it, but I'm not experiencing sadness the way that you would typically expect someone to experience sadness because I'm experiencing a large range of very deep, complex emotions. That sadness is like so small right now. With that being said, I will accept all of the condolences because I'm also experiencing grief. So if you want to text me, if you want to write me a letter, I'll give you the address. Having a phone call about it, I don't want that right now. Like I need to stay in a way more positive mindset, and I've got this. But I will gladly take support in the form of a text message or a voice note. Oh, I could do a voice note, or a message, like if you want to call and leave me a message. Um, I will absolutely accept all of that. Or a letter. You know, I love letters. Um, but as far as like the deep conversation about it, when I get to a point that I'm ready for like a in-depth conversation, it's probably going to involve questions. And yeah, that's it. Um, what happened was I'll go more in depth with this as well. Um, there was a call that came in saying that someone needed to make decisions for him. Oh, and if you're new and don't know the bit about my father, he um, was like the first person that like understood me, and I realized that I was not understood by so many people. So it was like and it's still like that. Like I do these because I know I'm not understood. So you may not even have like known anything about my dad, and it's just because there's so many other things too. Like it's just all happening at the same time. Um, we used to like play games. We had our own secret language, and we would talk it in front of people, and they had no idea how we did it. No idea. And I still have never told anyone. So there's that. We used to clean. We would work and then have fun, and have fun while we worked. Like he ran a cleaning business, and we would go into these like super nice houses and like clean all their. I'm like, what is this? And then when we'd leave, they were just so kind and loving, and like it was great. It was great. Um, I had like my own little cleaning bucket, like with the all of the. It was great. Uh, so many like really good experiences. But like I like to say, my dad is a free spirit, and he didn't want a family. Like it wasn't it. Um, so when I saw him, I saw him. When I talked to him, I talked to him, and that was it. The times became more and more frequent in between. Like it went from, every week to every month to every few months to every year to every few years until now it's been like 20 years or something like that. I don't track time, I don't track time, but like that's the range it feels like for me. So probably the first thing I'm experiencing is that I'm realizing that you don't need any daily contact with someone to maintain a bond. Okay. So that's where I'm at right now. Like, fuck. That's crazy. It's crazy. Like how you can hold on to that just deep love. Like, yeah, you fucked up. Like, you know? But like, mm, it's beautiful. Um, so what happened? I got contacted that I needed to make decisions. He called the ambulance himself, that he was feeling increased weakness. They picked him up, took him in. Turns out he was in kidney failure, like already at the point that he needed dialysis. So I don't know how that fell through the cracks, but like, that's wild. By the time he got there, he was like, the kidneys were failed that much. So within a few hours of him being there, I was talking to palliative care, which is, for those of you that don't know, like very adjacent to hospice. Like, we're going to really focus on keeping you comfortable, and we see that that's the best option right now. You know, for the hospital to suggest that immediately, like, and I'm a nurse, so I already know how these processes work. I was like, oh fuck, like, we're already there. Hi. Yes. And then the very next question is, what's his code status? Is he a do not return, or do not return? Do not, that's from the nursing agency. Do not resuscitate. Is he a full code? Like, what? And they didn't even give me the full code option. They said, is he a DNR? I'll face you too. They said, is he a DNR? And I'm like, like, give me a little bit more information, you know? And then she starts going on the, like, we don't think his body would even be able to tolerate going through a code. And I'm like, gotcha. Okay. So I made the call that if his heart stops, they're not going to try and restart it, but they're going to make every effort so his heart doesn't stop. But they kept assuring me that, like, he's not good. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm coming there. Now, see, when they called me, I was at Moonstone Beach. That was the beach day. It was the day I was supposed to go visit my sister, so I was already off work. And Nick and I drove. We got up at like 4 a.m., drove like 3.5 hours to this Moonstone Beach. The beach, I'll post footage of that because it was amazing. The beach was filled with nothing but like stones. And the ocean just kept spitting them out. It was great. It was great. But while I'm at Moonstone Beach, all day long, the very last stop we make, we're like, okay, we're gonna stop and get something to eat on the way home. We stopped at 3 Stacks. While I'm in the car charging, that's when my brother called me. And I was like, okay. So I needed to eat because I hadn't eaten all day. I was tired. So we go to the shop. There's a little hot dog shop. Got hot dogs. There was a plant shop right there. I got 3 cute succulents. And then I drove the like, 3 hours back. And I was exhausted. Because I just said that whole lie. Phoenix is like a 6-hour drive. While we were driving back, we made the plan. I was like, I'm going to go to work in the morning. I should be done by 12. And then I'm going to head there. And then in the morning, I woke up and charged the car. And I was like, you know what? I can't do work. I need to get there. Nick's school also got canceled. Thank you, universe. Like, everything just lined up. My client was super understanding, like crazy. I should have told her like earlier, but I didn't think this was gonna happen. We leave. We drive the 6 hours there. We get there. They can't find him. And I'm like, Jesus, am I at the right hospital? They can't find him. I had talked to him earlier that morning. I had told them I was on my way in. They said they're going to do everything they can to keep him alive until I get here. And I was like, thank you. Like, I appreciate you so much. And I get there, and they can't find his body. And it turns out that he had died sometime earlier in the day. I have even no idea what happened at all. I need to contact medical records.